Hello once again, it's Dane Scott along with Pocket Frog.
What's up?
My old sidekick, and today we're going to open up the bank vault. I've been recording in this particular room. It's an old bedroom, and one of the problems that I've had has been a certain amount of sound infiltration through the cheap, thin door. So we basically put a bank vault door on this baby, and I'm going to show it to you. Coming up next.
Studio Takes. Real help for the aspiring voiceover artist and Fiverr entrepreneur.
As I speak to you here, it's almost the end of July, just a couple of days left. So I strongly encourage you to follow the link that is accompanying this podcast and this YouTube video. And get over to my Gig Doctor gig over at Fiverr because I got a special price on that right now. And in addition, during July, a $49.95 head slapper video. So get that while you still can. Let's get right to it this morning. See, not going to waste any time on ads. I'm going to get right to this. I've got a video actually that I shot, and we'll cue the video now. Okay, quick tour of doors. You can hear we're in a ringy room right now. I'm actually in the bathroom, and as I come toward the door, you'll see that this is a replacement door that we put in. It's just a pine door. And it's the typical thickness that we're used to seeing on a door. If you see where the latch passes through here, it's about one knuckle wide, okay? So if we go into the hallway, we had these old doors that had come with the house that were these really cheap chipboard kind of, they looked kind of like, like they'd been, like the grain had been painted on. So we finally replaced them with some decent looking doors. And so here is the bathroom door I just came out of. And here are the other doors in the hallway leading to bedrooms. And you'll see that they all look alike, okay? But if we go down to this one, and I open this one, it pushes harder because there's a sweep at the bottom that keeps sound from passing underneath, so it drags against the carpeting. So I have to push this kind of like it's a bank vault to get this one open. And if we come around the corner now, there's some of the acoustic paneling that I still have to put some fabric on. But if we come around the corner, take a look at the thickness of this door now. And you'll see that it is pretty much double the thickness of the other doors. This one, if I hold my knuckle against it, you can see it's more like that. And while the other doors are just thin pine, this one has a pine front that I had a cabinet maker do up so that it matches the style of the other two. But the rest of the door is a solid piece of very heavy composite. So that really, really helps to block the noise from passing through. And then we put some weather stripping around the edges here. Have to get the right angle on this. Yeah, so you can see there's weather stripping around the edges. And that helps to block sound from passing through as well. So when this door closes, I have to actually kind of push hard on it because it's dragging on the carpeting. And once it closes, boy, it gets really dead. If the refrigerator's running down the hallway in the kitchen, you really can't hear it much anymore, whereas it used to be that the sound passed through the door pretty easily. And that really has helped improve the sound in the room here. What we're looking right here are recordings of the refrigerator when it was running at its normal full volume in the room before and after putting the door on. Now, in both cases, what I did was I did a recording. It stayed as quiet as I could be and just recorded what was coming through the door and the wall prior to the new door. And then afterwards, I did another recording, same situation, recording what the refrigerator sounded like after the door had been put in. And then I put the two back to back, and then I normalized it up so that it would be loud enough that I could actually hear what was going on. And the end result was this. So this is pre-new door. And remember that now is normalized. It's brought up in volume. And then here is post-new door. Okay, so I'll just now play a little bit of the pre-new door and then let it just pass right over into the other one, the post new door, and you can hear how it changes. So it drops off pretty well. I think I probably gained, probably depends on the situation, but at least another 5 dB of quietness is what it kind of looks like on the gauges when I run it. And, that can count for something. It just gives you that much more quietness in the room. And in particular, it gives you quietness, I think more quietness in the frequencies that the door tends to block. It seems to be blocking the frequencies pretty well that the refrigerator emanates its sound on. So I'm happy with how that came out. Give me any questions that you have in your comments to this podcast and this YouTube video. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for joining me on Studio Takes. I'm Dane Scott.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, I think.
Hello, cutie pie.
Until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
Goodbye.